Hello everyone and welcome to another Historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at a Goblin deck in Historic. It's been a really long time since I've done a Goblin deck, but this one's a bit special. This comes from Greenwire, who presented me this deck in Discord. And when I took a look at it, it was quite different than the usual Goblin list that I've seen from other people. Mainly, this deck is playing Goblin Bombardment and First Day of Class. These two cards are usually not seen in a Goblin deck. I'll explain here in a couple of seconds why these two cards are in it. Basically, Goblin Bombardment lets you sacrifice a creature and you deal 1 damage to any target on the battlefield, including your opponent's face. And First Day of Class is a card from Strixhaven, letting you learn, which means you get to access your sideboard and take a lesson card and then put it into your hand, which is actually gonna be pretty relevant and it's part of the combo as well. But the main part is that First Day of Class puts a +1/+1 counter on a creature entering the battlefield this turn, and it also gives the creatures haste. And now we turn to this card called Putrid Goblin. This is a card with Persist. If you use First Day of Class, Putrid Goblin is going to come back with a +1/+1 counter, which negates the counter, letting this card come back from the graveyard onto the battlefield infinitely. So if you have Goblin Bombardment, that's infinite damage by sacrificing the Putrid Goblin, or if you have Scur Prospector, that's infinite mana. So there's a lot you can do with this infinite mana. For example, take the Goblin Matron, play it, get a Pashalik Mons, so that's also infinite damage. Or if you have none of that card in your hand, you could also get a lesson card since you casted First Day of Class, which can get you Mascot Exhibition, which would put 2/1 token, 3/2 token, 4/4 token onto the battlefield. But because they enter the battlefield this turn, using the First Day of Class, they each get +1/+1 counter and gets haste this turn. So that's a lot of damage. That could potentially win the game. Or let's say you don't even have Goblin Matron, and if you have Runvel Whoremaster on the battlefield, by sacrificing the Future Goblin, that means you could go through your entire deck looking for Goblins as well, which will enter the battlefield with haste and +1/+1 counter. So that would basically end the game as well. And before I go, besides First Day of Class, we also do play Grumgully the Generous, which would put +1/+1 counter on the Putrid Goblin. We also play Thran Vigil and Metallic Mimic that also puts +1/+1 counter on Putrid Goblin. So there's a lot of ways of putting a +1/+1 counter on the Putrid Goblin itself. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Historic Best of 1 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop over. Alright. Looks okay. We got one of the combo pieces here. Retrofitter. So I'm dealing with an artifact deck. This is Affinity. Surprisingly, no Loris. They probably have maybe like Metallic Rebuke. As you can see, they left a blue mana open with double artifacts here. Let's attack with this. Do I run into a Metallic Rebuke? I think it's okay. Let's just get it out of the way. Like, this is not a part of our combo piece. If they want to counter this, that's fine. I did miss out on a single damage, but I'm not sure if it matters too much. So, what are the cards that we're looking for? Yeah, this is fine. So currently we're looking for Goblin Trapfinder. We're looking for Putrid Goblin. We're looking for Goblin Matron. Oh. So it looks like they have another Metallic Rebuke. I'm just going to play this out so that I can get the Metallic Rebukes out of the way. We have another Pashalik Mons. Okay, Nettle Cyst, that's definitely scary. That's definitely a clock opponent just represented. I think I have to let this go. Because if I kill this, this becomes a 4/4 with the Retrofitter, right? When this dies, it creates a Thopter. I'm gonna take the damage here. Really not finding our combo pieces. Not looking good. I think I'll sacrifice the Skirt Prospector to the Pasholic Mons to create 1/1s and block the Nettle Cyst. Perfect. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we gotta get this down this turn. Since we had to actually sacrifice a Skirt Prospector there. If they have another Metallic Rebuke, we have another one. So I'm happy about this one. I'll just pay, right? And next turn we combo. We got 3 Metallic Rebukes out of the way. Next turn we combo and win the game. And we are at a fair life total. Pretty healthy life total, 15. Even if they get a flyer down somehow, I don't think they can. We're just gonna sit back. Okay, we won the game. I don't think they have anything here. Two damage boink. That's my turn. First day of class. And we just keep sacrificing the future Goblin. I mean, we fought through 3 copies of Metallic Rebuke. Quite happy about that. We also kind of flooded too, right? I mean, to be fair, opponent also kind of flooded. We both flooded. But yeah, there's no way to mess up this combo from here on. Oh, they're gonna kill themselves. Very nice. GG's. We're missing one card. We're missing one card from comboing off with this hand. Loris with Concealed Courtyard. Okay, looks like we're playing against a human deck. Start with the Skirt Prospector. I was thinking maybe Goblin Trapfinder so I can play Goblin Bombardment turn 2 and then potentially kill the Recruitment Officer. Maybe I could have blocked this too. Look at all these spicy 1/1s, 1 toughness creatures. Very spicy. I feel like I should play Goblin Bombardment. In case I have to actually get rid of this Skirt Prospector. Like if there's like... Okay, Hopeful Initiate, kind of scary. Ooh. Okay. I can block... Kill the Dahlia's Lieutenant in response. Or I just take less damage this turn. I feel like that's probably ideal. They only have 1 card in their hand. Let's get... Ramgully. They're letting me block first. Okay. They get back the Loris. Ooh, first day of class. Wait, we won. No, we don't. Oh, we do. Right? We won. This puts +1/+1 counter to your Putrid Goblin, and they don't have the mana to actually activate the Hopeful Initiate, so... Just like that, the game is over. Man, this deck is kind of something else, isn't it? This deck is something else. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. A pretty goblin hand, isn't it? Very, very goblin hand. Let's start with the Trap Finder. Ooh, we're playing against a wizard deck. We're playing against a wizard deck that is hiding their... They're not playing Giganta. But I think they're still playing wizard. Actually, it could be a Phoenix deck as well. Well, well, well. Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm gonna do this Fatal Push now, so I can get in there for more damage. Plus, they could have the 3-mana Wizard spell. Reckless Charge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That kind of hurts, actually. I mean, considering... Yeah, this is a... Flame of Lenore is the spell that I was talking about. Sacrifice 4? That doesn't do anything, right? Goblin Matron! And they shock themselves. And they're attacking. So, is there a way to win this game here? First day of class into Matron. Putrid Goblin, but... What's in our sideboard? We could cast Mascot. It's probably it, right? What if I get grab Pishalik Mons? Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Okay, they're just dead. One damage there. Very nice. Okay, we're just on a winning streak. I hate the fact that we don't have an actual mana. But this is just too good to keep, right? We'll call Goblins, play the Trap Finder. Come on, colored source. Colored source. I would like a colored source. We do play 12 black sources for the Fatal Push. Like, that's not too bad, right? Perfect. That's so good. For Fiend's Tower, I would like to play the Goblin Bombardment and attack. Self-mill. Okay. So, okay, it's a Grease Fang deck. So I'll probably just leave up a Fatal Push. That seems good. Unearth. Metallic Mimic. Might have messed up. I was actually supposed to wait for the combat phase. Narcomoeba. And just like that, we won the game. I mean, this is pretty broken when it works, right? When it works, it's actually kind of broken. It's just the games where people use a removal spell every single turn. Those are the hard matchups. And that's game. Playing against the Loris deck. I'm going second. That's a lot of Goblin Bombardment. So I'm missing one combo piece, right? I feel like I should keep this. Ornithopter. Let's go with Putrid Goblin. Okay, cut down, that's fine. I was maybe thinking putting this on black, which I should have done, by the way. That's definitely my bad. Okay, another Bombardment. Yeah, that's kind of awkward, huh? The fact that I didn't put this on black. Oh no. Now I'm tilting. Now I'm tilting. That's really bad. But they have another cut down. Why didn't I put this on black? Okay, considering that they didn't attack with the Ornithopter, I feel like I shouldn't block. Black mana. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Why didn't I put the pathway on black? I don't know. I do not know. I think I'm just not gonna attack. I don't think we're winning this game by attacking. Ooh. Now we just counter doublers. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Yet again. These are not currently ninjas. But they're still leaving up mana. Which makes me think that it's like... Ooh, that's so good. Okay. Currently, the Putrid Goblin does have a counter, so... Well, if all goes well, we should be able to win here. So let's kind of see it. Well, I don't know what they could have, so let's just kind of do this. Yeah, so, okay. So they did have... So currently this one is going here, so let's actually just put this one here. Let's attack. We put the Giganta back into our hand. I feel like that surrender was a little bit premature, especially considering that they still have a Loris. Oh wow. Is this the fastest win ever? Is this turn 3 win? Can we see it? Can we see a turn 3 win? Oh, please. Please let me see it. No. They're passing with Takenuma. Considering I have another Putrid Goblin, I should probably just play this out to kind of bait something out. They're passing. It's a counter spell. No. I'm so sad right now. That should have been it. That should have been it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Right? It does seem like they have a fatal push, right? I feel like currently... Okay, let's get a Grumgully. They're passing. So this information is known. If I play this, this is most likely get countered. Then I play Pasholic Mons. I think that's kind of the plan at the moment. Yeah, it looks like they have a fatal push. I'm gonna pass because Pasholic Mons is actually kind of difficult to kill at the moment. With the fatal push, I mean. Drown in the lock. It's not helping. Ooh, that's not good. And we're flooding. Yeah, so we kind of just need, at the moment, first day of class, right? Oh, that's what they had. They had a Clink to Dust. So many counter spells. Sauron's Ransom. The thing is, they're gonna take the change the equation no matter what, right? So might as well do this. They're gonna have to take the change equation. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess if I don't play Giganta, that also means they never get to use the change equation, right? Like, they have to hold mana for this? A lot of people don't know what first day of class does. So yeah, I think we won. We actually got there. Oh, they have a counter spell for this. Or not. So how much damage do we have? 3, 4, 8, 13. Yeah, okay. Okay, we beat a control deck at the very end there. Right, so we played bunch up with this deck. It was a little bit rough at the start because obviously this is a combo deck and not a combo deck that I made, and it does use some cards that I'm not really familiar of, like for example, like First Day of Class, Thran Vigil. So there's a lot of lines. I'm trying to figure out what the best lines are, and sometimes like it's very difficult. Sometimes you want to keep cards in your hand without playing the cards. But overall, it's a pretty cool deck. It's just a little bit too hard to play. But one thing I did learn was that if you don't think you're gonna live a turn, the best thing you can do probably is to sacrifice the Goblin Trapfinder. Maybe you'll find a combo piece and you might actually win the game. Especially if you have Goblin Matron, right? You don't want to play Goblin Matron first and then search for something and then sacrifice the Goblin Trapfinder just to realize you just searched for the card that you got with the Goblin Trapfinder, right? Sequencing in this deck has to be done very, very meticulously. There's a lot of lines you can win with this deck. You can win with Runvel Whoremaster, sacrificing the Putrid Goblin multiple times with the first day of class. And Skirt Prospector, like this is a win, right? Because you have infinite sacrifice with Putrid Goblin here, which makes Runvel Whoremaster go through your entire deck. And because the first day of class gives the creatures that enter the battlefield this turn, give it haste, that's immediately a win. And sometimes you might even have win even without this combo. Like for example, Skirt Prospector into first day of class, and then Putrid Goblin sacrifice to generate infinite mana. Even if you didn't have any cards in your hand, you could fetch something like Mascot Exhibition and win the game by giving these cards a haste, because these cards are going to enter with +1/+1 counter, right? You're going to have a 5/5, 4/3, and a 3/2 attacking at the same time. And you're also attacking with Putrid Goblin and Skirt Prospector. So even just this combo, right, is a lot of damage. Like this is a lot of damage. So even if you're not comboing, killing them with Goblin Bombardment or Patrolic Mons, there's also this way of winning, right? So there's a lot of lines you might not see if you're playing this deck for the first time. A bit getting used to. So yeah, this was Green Wire's Goblin deck in Historic Best of 1. I usually don't play Best of 1. It was pretty fun. It was very challenging. And if you have Goblin Bombardment, try the deck out. It's pretty fun. And before I go, as always, if you guys enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.